We're going to be talking about a Real Steel show coming to Disney Plus, a potential new Star Wars series, what's new on Disney Plus today, and much more. But before we get into any of that, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi everyone, it's Roger here from what's on DisneyPlus.com. It's Friday, it's time to jump into some of today's big Disney Plus news. Let's start off with the main one. It is Friday, so that means we've got some new content today. No real big Disney Plus originals today. So lots of little library content in the United States. So they got the movie Catch That Kid, along with Betty White Goes Wild, which is also available in many other countries, including Canada and United Kingdom. Meanwhile, in the UK and Ireland, there was lots of other new content today, including the Real Queens of Hip Hop, The Gifted, Master and Commander, The Far Side of the World, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul. There's also some new National Geographic content and some ESPN documentaries. So lots of stuff there to watch over the weekend. Let me know what you're going to be watching, obviously, as well. We still got Eternals last Wednesday, so it's obviously going to be a big one for the weekend, along with the Book of Boba Fett. Let's now move on to some other little bits and pieces of some Disney Plus news. So we have got it confirmed now that Disney are working on a brand new series based on the movie Real Steel, which came out a few years ago. According to Collider, this brand new series is in early development for Disney Plus, and it's being created by 20th Television and 21 Laps, who are the team behind some big movies like Free Guy. The series is currently looking for a writer, so it's still very much in the early stages. It's probably going to be a few years until we see it. And it's going to be executive produced by Sean Levy, who, as I said, is behind many of those big 20th century movies. The original film is set in the not-so-distant future, where boxing has gone high-tech with 2,000-pound, 8-foot-tall steel robots which have taken over the ring. The original movie starred Hugh Jackman as the washed-up fighter-turned-small-time promoter, and Real Steel is a riveting white-knuckle action ride that leaves you cheering. Sean Levy also took to social media to confirm the news, saying this is happening because all of you amazing people who never forgot this movie and never let me forget the love. I'll be honest, I've actually never seen this movie. It's definitely going to be on my radar now that we're going to be getting a Disney Plus series on it. And for me, I definitely feel like, if Disney are going to do like a reboot or a sequel or do something along these lines, picking a movie that is less well known isn't a bad thing. And also, if it's for a brand new generation and stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. And also, we just need more content that's not Marvel and Star Wars. But yeah, it's going to be a while until we see this one. It's always nice to have news about brand new series. But let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. And a quick bit of ratings news. Nielsen has revealed its top 10 streaming charts for the week of the 13th of December through to the 19th of December for the United States. As per usual, with the run-up to Christmas, we saw Disney Plus dominate the movie streaming chart with classic movies like Home Alone and Santa Claus, while Hawkeye continues to be very successful for Disney Plus and is the second most watched original, right behind Netflix Witcher Season 2. Though it's important to note that the viewing figures for the Witcher Season 2 were nearly 4 times that of Hawkeye. But obviously, as well with Disney, when they're dropping one episode at once, that it takes much more for the minutes to accumulate compared to Netflix, which tends to drop a whole season at once. Also, it's pretty interesting to see Bluey popped in for Disney Plus in the acquired list. And as per usual with the acquired list, we have a number of 20th Century Studio and ABC shows like Grey's Anatomy and Criminal Minds keep topping up that one, and it's obviously those are available on Disney Plus internationally. Also, in some other great news for Disney Plus subscribers in Australia and New Zealand, it has been confirmed that The French Dispatch is going to be coming to Disney Plus on Wednesday the 2nd of February 2022. I'm looking forward to seeing this film. When I haven't got around to watching it at the cinema, so I've been waiting for it on Disney Plus. So I'm looking to see when this one arrives on Disney Plus in other countries. And finally, we got reports from the hashtag show that a brand new Bo-Katan series is in development for Disney Plus. Obviously, the character made the live action jump in The Mandalorian Season 2 and will continue on the story after the 3rd season. The interesting thing with this character as well, she was originally introduced in the Clone Wars and the Rebels animated series before jumping over, and all of those characters were all played by Katie Sackhoff, who's going to be returning to play it. Interestingly enough with this one, while we don't yet know how this one's all going to work in terms of plot and everything, and with Star Wars, we're probably never really going to know. I mean, we still really don't know what the plot is of the Book of Boba Fett. What's more interesting about this news when it's come out is there's been a little bit of extra fuel added to the fire when Ming-Na Wen, who plays Fennec Shand in the Book of Boba Fett series, tweeted, "Woohoo! Thrilled for you, Katie Sackhoff. Congratulations, girl." What was interesting about this as well is once that tweet went up, it was quickly removed, and that generally means one of two things. Either the information is completely wrong, and therefore Lucasfilm don't want it out there, or they've announced a little bit too early and they're not in a position to do it. Either way, it could go either way on that one there, but it's definitely interesting to see how this is working along. Obviously as well, the Star Wars universe continues to expand, and why not take a very popular character from the animated series and turn into another series? Well, why not? But let me know what you think of all of this in the comments below. Go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. Like, follow and subscribe, and I shall see you guys in another video. Laters. I'd like to thank all of our Patreon and YouTube channel members for their support. You can become a member from as little as $2 a month, and you get access to our weekly Q&A and much more.